Okay, I'm back. Okay, so I'm back. um, it was definitely the setting and everything that was set where I wasn't able to see the comments and everything. So hopefully I'm able to see the comments when you guys are commenting. I'll wait a few minutes for people to join to see if they're able to see. So we're gonna try this again, y'all. So what I was saying in the video before is introducing myself. Like I was stating before, my name is Sincere Lyric, and I am a author, motivational speaker, a crisis counselor, um, also working with 988, as well as I am currently um, in the process of being a life coach. So I love helping people and I love talking to people. And so later on today, around 7 o'clock p.m. Central Time, 8 o'clock Eastern Time, I'm going to go live and you can ask me pretty much anything you want to know. Like if you need advice on anything, um, I'm here to help. So, me and my best friend has created Wednesday, Wisdom Wednesday. And in Wisdom Wednesday, if you have any, you need any advice about anything, I'm definitely here to help. She'll go live on certain days, and I'll go live on Wednesdays. So we're currently still discussing the days that we'll be going live. So you'll be able to follow her. Her name is Princess Army, and she also is on YouTube. So you'll be able to follow her and watch her too as well. But what I'm here for is I'm definitely here to be a motivation and help people. So women and girls who have been victimized, I want to speak more on and help. And what I was saying earlier is you'll get to know me more because I'll be going live more, I'll be talking more and everything. So I'm also an author, so I have written 7 books. So if you need any advice about writing books, if you ever want to write books or anything like that, I definitely am here to help with that too as well. So yeah, but yeah, so here are some of the books that I wrote. I just wanted to share with you guys. Um, the journal is also sold. All of these books are sold on Amazon. So if you want to, go to Amazon or anything and purchase any of the books, just let me know. It's under Sincere Lyric. Um, Sincere spelled with an X. And Lyric. So hey y'all. It's good now. Okay, good. Welcome to the broadcast. I'm glad that y'all could stop by. I'm definitely going to. There's Princess Army right there in the chat. So you can follow her page if you would like. She will also be doing invite Wisdom Wednesday. It's kind of like giving advice and everything. So I'm not what day would you like to do wisdom give wisdom and give advice, Princess Army? You guys can follow her. She's great at giving advice as well. This is originally her platform and everything. So I think that you can find her definitely here on YouTube, on other platforms under Princess Army. So if you want any advice about anything, feel free to definitely follow her as well. She's in the chat now. So yeah, so don't be too shy to follow. And hey everybody, how's everybody doing? Not the God, huh? Yes, Sincere Lyric. Thank you. Thank you for sharing that in the chat. That is definitely how to spell my name. So if you wanted to purchase any of these books that I'm about to speak of right now, you can. Like I was saying before, I was interrupted earlier with me not being able to see the comments. I wanted to make sure that I let everybody know that I will be back on tonight at 7 p.m. Central Time, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. If you want to stop by and ask any questions or need advice about anything, you are welcome to come ask a question, because I know sometimes we go through things all the time and we have family and friends and everything, but sometimes you may still feel alone. Sometimes you may feel as though, you can't talk to nobody, or sometimes you can talk to them but you be dealing with things alone. I know that the holidays are coming up. I know seasonal depression and all of those things affect us. So we have people who have had losses, and this year has been very challenging for a lot of people because of the simple fact that the cost of living is very high. A lot of people struggle with, finances and work and those type of things. And I love talking to people. I love giving advice. I'm a crisis counselor. A lot of people call at work as well as 988. And I'm with 988 with the suicidal prevention as well. So it's a lot of people who struggle with suicide and deal with things internally all the time that they don't want to talk about or they can't talk about. So sometimes, you feel more comfortable talking to a complete stranger. And so with that being said, I'm definitely here to help. Princess Army is here to help. You can follow her. She'll be going live as well on this platform as well as other platforms. So if you would love to follow and everything, by all means, please follow. I'm going to be going live all the time. I was sharing on my the live before where people weren't able to comment. I was stating that on my channel you will see, you know, my children. I used to vlog all the time. Um, and one of those things that I used to do is show my kids and everything. This time around, it's a different journey. I'm willing to help people. My mindset is more helping people instead of actually vlogging. But just to give you an update, if you are my subscribers and you have been following me and you're wondering how my kids are doing, my oldest daughter is now 18. She will be graduating. It's just a little, um, this is just a little thing, you know what I'm saying? Just a little update. So some people I can see your comments and then I can't see your comments. I wasn't able to see any comments on the last video. I'm not sure what's going on. I still kind of have to play with um this app a little bit and get used to it. But once I do, I'll be able to fix whatever kinks I need to fix on the live. So, so one of the things I was going to tell you is, if you are my subscriber and you want to know how my kids are doing, they're doing really good. My oldest one, she's now 18 years old, and she's going to college in a couple of months and stuff. She'll be graduating from high school this year. My youngest daughter is also in high school now. I know that a lot of people followed me in the past and back in the days and everything. So this is kind of just like a little update. Um, Also, I know a lot of people know that, I was married before. It's not the case anymore. We're still best friends. I know y'all follow, Sean, but if not, you know what I'm saying? So that's just a little life update on everything. I want to share with y'all first about my books that I have well, not purchased, Lord, that I have wrote that I would love, for you to purchase if you feel comfortable with purchasing it and everything. Not now, no pressure or anything like that, but maybe in the future, if that's something that you want to do and everything. I'm just sharing it to kind of give you like an update of what I've been up to and what I've been doing. I've been writing a whole lot, and I have been putting books out and everything. So these are some of the books that I have put out. I was saying on the live before, is the first book that I put out is called We Speak by Sincere Lyric. And this is the front and this is the back. And if you open it, hold on, y'all. If you open it, it looks like this. And see, it's two-sided. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So this is We Speaks, and this is a survivor. These are like small stories of women who have been going through, whatever in life. And this is the platform that I'm basing everything off of, my journey and everything. A lot of these stories in this book is about um, everyday life. For instance, there's stories in here about a young lady who been victimized, and they writing. It's kind of like one of those back in the days. I don't know if y'all remember, like dear Addie, dear Sarah, dear this. These are small stories, small letters that women are writing to Ray. And Ray is going to give them advice and everything about their everyday life. For instance, there are some things in here that could be triggers to some people, which is understandable. For instance, there's someone who suffers from suicide. There's someone who suffers from, this is just a declaimer or whatever. This is something that I have to tell y'all so y'all not, you know what I'm saying, um, triggered in any kind of way. So I prefer to tell people before they purchase. So one of the things that's in here is about a young lady who was suicidal. There's another lady in here who dealt with domestic violence. There's also suicide, domestic violence. There's also a student in here who is in college who moved away from home, who's dealing with things with depression, mental illness, and things like that. This is what this book is. It's a bunch of small letters to Ray. And Ray is going to give them advice and motivate them and tell them what, they should be able to do with their situation. Some of them she's able to help, and some of them she is not able to help. So if it's a trigger warning for you, I don't recommend, what I'm saying, you purchase this for yourself. Maybe purchase it for someone else that you may know, that may need this book. Um, it is called We Speaks. We Speaks is the name of this. So We Speak is the name of this. So it's a very emotional book. So that's just a heads up for that one, okay? If that's too much for you and you're on a healing journey and you say, hey, sincere, hey, look, that's kind of too much for me right now. I don't really want to, do that right now. That's just too deep for me. I'm on my own healing journey. I released a lot of that stuff before. I didn't seek help and I'm in therapy. I don't really want to relive those type of stories, but I purchase it, what I'm saying, maybe in the future for somebody if I come across somebody, or I might just purchase it for myself because I just like to read, other people's story. It might relate to me. Whatever, what I'm saying, whatever is best for you, whatever you feel comfortable with, that's what this is for, small story. So another thing is the workbook. It's called Empowered, A Journey to Serenity. Serenity spelled with a X, because that's my and y'all probably will laugh. Let me see what y'all saying down here first. Hold on. Some of y'all I can't see y'all comments. I apologize. Thank you. I appreciate it, Princess Army. Thank you for the love, Black Cobra. I appreciate it. Black Cobra, let me make you a. Hold on. Okay. So sorry about that, y'all. So those are, two books or whatever. Hold on. I think my best friend is trying to talk to me. I don't see your comments. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on with that. Like some people I can see your comments and some people I can't see your comments, but I don't know. I could have it set a certain type of way, y'all. I apologize in advance if you're trying to talk to me. but I may have it set a certain type of way. I have not went live on here in a very long time. So I'm new to this. So be patient with me, okay? I may have to get my best friend to help me with this in the future or something. So yeah. Cause she's a pro at this. She's been going live for a long time. So I don't know. It might be something I'm doing or I'm not pressing or whatever. But let's continue, okay? I'm going to fix it and work it out. B, if you could see me and I can't see you, we're gonna work it out, okay? We're gonna work it out. I can see you messaging me on, you know, Messenger, but I can't see your comments. So but we're gonna work it out, dog. We're gonna work it out. Um so yeah, so anyway, y'all. The next thing I want to share with y'all. No, let's go back to the workbook. Let's go back to the workbook. Yeah. We're gonna figure it out. And we Princess Army, because we knew to this. And we knew to this and we true to this. So B, Brandy, we're gonna work it out. Don't worry about it. We're gonna fix it. So anyway, this right here is what I was telling y'all about. This is the workbook. This is a healing workbook. So like if you're on your healing journey and stuff like that, this is a perfect workbook for self-help. And if you need a self-help book about anything pertaining to your childhood trauma or anything, this is good for that. And if you know anybody who is needing to be empowered, this is the perfect workbook for this. Okay, this is the front of it, and this is the back, and it's called Empowered: A Journey to Serenity. The word serenity spelled with an X because that is my trademark. I usually do a lot of my stuff with an X instead of an S. Okay, so if it spells serenity and you see serenity or anything like that and spelled S, it's probably not my work. Most of my work is spelled with an X. Okay, so part of, and it's under Sincere Lyric as well. And I have a little cute little note in here for y'all. Note from Arthur and everything. And it's probably upside down to y'all, but it's okay, y'all. It's a note from the Arthur. Let's see. Let me turn the camera around so y'all able to see it better. Let's see. So, poem to a queen. So in it, I wrote a little poem for you guys, and empower your truth. It's just like a little story, a little testimony and stuff that I'm writing to y'all. Just to, kind of empower y'all and build y'all up. So, and I did write this big on purpose, y'all, for people who have little eye, like can't see that good. Yeah. I made it little big for y'all, okay? So don't be alarmed or anything like that. I did that on purpose, for a reason. I also did this. I am someone. I crossed it out. Mother, sister, daughter, friends, because those are all titles, right? That's not always who we are. You are someone. You are important, So affirmation. This is where you write your affirmations down. 7-day mirror, healing. So these are like little things that you can do. The reflection of yourself is 7 days, and it's the mirror work. These are just healing exercises that you can do, for the rest of the year. Healing with meditation, manifestation in your mind, as well as healing with music. So this is just different ways that you can heal, that can help you heal. spiritual baths. You know, if you have any type of spirituality or techniques that you like to do, it give you instructions. I made sure I put instructions on here so you can follow. You know, if you like candles, if you like bubble baths or whatever you may do, it's just little ideas just to help you. And dear little self, you know, you put your name right here and everything, and you're able to write in, you know, things about yourself. It says write a monthly positive note to your inner child, yourself. So you got the month, and it's all the way from January. So if, you know, if you want to start this in January, it's 12 months. So if you want to start in January, go ahead and start in January. If you want to start in the middle of the year, like right now, you know, then you could go to that month. Like this is March, this is February up here. So if you want to start, then, you know, you can start whenever you want, whenever you feel comfortable starting. Okay. So another thing, so like I said, the childhood definitely is going to be a year thing. I have it all the way for 12 months, and then at the end you review your year in review. So how was this year for you? You know, how did this year make you feel? All of those things. You know, my favorites this past year, the things that, you know, is your favorite things to do, and things, events, activities, all those things, you know. So, and what you're looking for next year, because, you know, one thing is for sure, you know, life can be hard and challenging, right? So yeah. So this is the back of the book. Y'all probably can see it better at this angle anyway. And Sincere Lyric. So now you see how to spell my name now. So Empower, a Journey to Serenity. So yeah, so that's that book. The next book is my romance book. So if you're into romance and you love love stories and everything like that, then by all means, you know, you can always pick this up. It's called Serena's with an X. Remember I told y'all. You see it? Serena's Temptation. A virtual sign of I'm sorry, a virtual saga of love, book 1, and Sincere Lyric. Like I was telling y'all before, that's the front. This is the back of it. Um, it's about pretty much a couple. It's kind of really based off of a video game. If you're into gaming and stuff like that, if you're not into gaming, you'll still love the book. You'll still be into the book. It's, you know, it's still a romance book. So if gaming is not your thing, then that's fine, you know. But there's these two guys. You have to choose, you know what I'm saying, who you feel like would be best for her. There's a one who she's in love with that she met on the game, and then there's someone else who is from her childhood and they grew up together. So it's one guy versus another guy that's playing for her heart, and she has to determine which one she's going to choose. It's very interesting book. It's going to take you through different emotions and different things, and everything. So yeah, so, you know, pick this up. Serena, she's something else. She's something else. I hope y'all enjoy the characters in this book. It should keep you on your toes. So yeah. So this is the romance book. If you're into romance, Serena's Temptation. Okay. This one, if you're not able to find this on Amazon, please let me know. I will link it on my YouTube. Just send me a note, a message or something like that to let me know, hey, Sincere, I cannot find that book. This book on Amazon, a lot of people had a hard time trying to locate the romance book, okay? So let me know if you would like to purchase a signed copy of any of these books. Send me a message or write something in the community or something to reach out to me, message me, and let me know that you're trying to purchase a signed copy of this book, and I'll get you one. Okay, I'll get you a signed copy if you prefer signed copies. Okay, so the next thing is my journal. a Galaxy Moon journal. This is where you go to just journal. This is the inside of it. This is the galaxy. So this is what it looks like. If you're into journaling, it has a lot of the planets in here, the moon, stars, type of thing, okay? So if you're into that type of thing, let me know. This is just a journal, you know. It has black lines in it. And if you have kids and your kids like to journal and they just want it for just school, it could be used as a regular notebook as well. It doesn't have to be an actual journal. It could be used for other things if you like to do other things. You can do that as well. So this is what it looked like. Very pretty inside, right? This is what it looks like. All of these books are available on Amazon, you guys. This is on Amazon under Sincere Lyric. Okay. So this is what it looks like. If you're into galaxy, stars, moon, all that different type of stuff, that's what this is, okay? And this is what the back look like. And here's my trademark at the bottom, Sincere Lyric, like I told y'all before. And this is the front of it. Okay? So, and then this book right here is a poetry book. This is under Sincere Lyric too. If you're into poetry, this is my poetry book. It's called Poetic Whisper. So if you're into poetry and everything, then you could purchase this too as well. But if you prefer to, just follow me and watch, my YouTube channels, you could do that too as well. There is no pressure. You do not have to feel the need to buy anything, okay? You don't. Brandy, I see you on here. But so yeah, hey Brandy, hey girl, hey, like the films be saying, hey girl, hey. Welcome to the broadcast, best friend. I'm about to put you as a moderator. Okay. So I'm glad you figured it out. I don't know what happened, Brandon. Honestly, I really don't. I don't know how to work this thing. Just being honest. So if something happened, I apologize in advance and stuff like that. But I'm glad to see that you're on here though, and whatever was fixed or whatever was did, that you're on here now. So, but anyway, y'all, this is the poetry book. I'm not really into girly colors like this, y'all. But it's just something about purple that just screams royalty, if you know what I mean. I'm not really into girly colors and girly stuff because, I'm more masculine presenting. But I still, when you think about spiritual stuff, purple has always been like a royal color, like royalty and stuff like that, right? So that's why I chose these colors. But the name of this is Poetic Whispers. Poetic Whispers. And as you can see, like the tears and stuff like that, this is mainly all my poetry in one book. All my poetry in one book. Every poem that I have ever wrote is in this book. And a lot of these poems have to do with, love, hurt, trauma and stuff like that. But it is a lot of books. I mean, a lot of poems in here that you'll find that is very like romantic. I have a poem in here called, I believe, Black Beauty and stuff like that, where it talks about a young lady that's very beautiful, and it kind of describes the way she look and things like this. So this one is called Yearning for Your Kiss and stuff like that. So It's not kid friendly. It's definitely not kid friendly. None of these books are except for. So this is just a heads up. Don't purchase these books and get these to no kids, okay, y'all? There's a lot of stuff up in here that is only for adults. I'm just being honest. The only one that would be for kids would probably be this, in it's a journal or a workbook or whatever you want to use it for. Okay. So with that being said, this is the only book that you probably can purchase if you wanted to give it to a teenager or a kid. The rest of it is not kid friendly, okay? Not even a romance book. And this is the romance book. This is not kid friendly either. There are sexual things in this book. And if you're someone who is not, yeah, adults only, y'all. Adults only. Okay. There are scenes in this romance book that, you know what I'm saying? Nope. Well, I would say, you know what? This could be kid friendly. This workbook could be kid friendly because everybody could have some form of healing that they may need. So, you know what? I take that back. This could be kids friendly right here. This workbook, okay? You could buy this and give this to maybe a teenager or something like that. Maybe a kid. It just depends on their maturity level or something like that. It'll be good for healing, whatever, you know, if they had a death in the family, if they had any type of trauma or something like that. It's not too adult for them to use this as a healing self-love journey. Okay, it is going to empower them, and it's going to empower you, you know, to help you. So I would say that though these two right here would be the only two that if I was to purchase from myself to give to somebody, it'd be these two. It'd be the workbook and it'd be the journal. Nothing else, y'all. Nope. Don't recommend it. Do not. I don't recommend. So, you know, but if you purchasing for yourself, by all means, you know what I'm saying, you can pretty much get them all as long as it's not a trigger for you. You know, if it's not a trigger for you, because like I said, any type of sexual abuse, physical abuse, or verbal abuse, or anything like that, those are the subjects in these workbooks. Okay, so that's kind of me just giving you a heads up because I don't want, for me, like when I purchase something, I don't want to be triggered unless I'm really trying to tackle those issues and those subjects at that time. You know what I'm saying? And I kind of be wanting someone to tell me, or I'll just read the back of it. Because what you don't want to do is drain yourself emotionally, physically, and spiritually. You want, you know, something that's going to breathe life into you, especially when you're already down. If you're already down and you're already going through stuff, you don't want something to, you know, bring you down. I personally don't feel like my books will do that because my books are help to help you, but I just want to give you, you know, that so you'll know because I'm specifically myself is I'm on a healing journey. So I want to kind of pick and choose what I'm putting, you know what I'm saying, inside of myself, you know. So make sure, you know that it's not going to what I mean by trigger you is this. If you've been through something traumatic in your life and I'm talking about it in the story, these are not based off of real people. So you may read something and then you may can relate to it, and you might start, being in your head about it and thinking about those events that happened to you, and that can be a trigger for you. Now, it could be a good thing and it could be a bad thing. Now, by no means, do I want that to happen. I want you to be able to get to the other side of your healing journey. And I know it's a day-to-day basis, a day-to-day thing for you because it is for me as well. So yeah. You know what? I do have a children's book too. Thanks a lot. I appreciate you reminding me. I do have a children's book too, and I almost forgot. I appreciate you, Black Cobra, for bringing that up. Um, let me get in here and get it. Um, let me get in here and get it and show you where it is. You see, that's why I like my tribe. Y'all look out. Y'all, I write so many books, and I know y'all probably like, you don't know that you wrote a children's book. I actually, here go another book I wrote too. You don't know that you wrote a children's book? What you got going on? I know y'all. I know that's what y'all thinking. Don't be talking about me now. And so since I was in here, because I did say 7 books, didn't I? You know what? Didn't even think about it, but I do have a children's book. Look at that. Look at there. Look, man. Y'all, I wrote this book a long time ago. Princess Army knows about this book as well. And so do my other friend in here. But y'all, this is what happens when you write so much. You know what I'm saying? You tend to forget, okay? You be on to the next assignment in your spiritual journey. You be on to the next assignment and you tend to forget, like, okay, now. So I do have a children's book specifically for just forget y'all. I am so sorry. So this is one of my first books. Matter of fact, the first book I have ever wrote, y'all, is based off of my actual testimony. And it's called Beloved, A Journey to Redemption. Now, I didn't change this cover to this book so many different times, y'all. But this is the latest version by Sincere Lyric. This is the front of it, and this is the back of it, okay? So this is based off of my testimony where I speak about my life where I went to, and this is a very religious book. I wrote this a long time ago. I want to say around, y'all, like 2014, I wrote this book or whatever. It's like the first book I have ever wrote, okay? So let me tell y'all about this book. This book right here has really was hard for me to write. My editor, who's in the chat right now, Black Cobra and stuff like that, helped me edit every last one of these books right here, okay? Which is why he is telling y'all, you have a children's book. He's my editor, so he definitely has helped me edit every last one of these books and everything, which I definitely appreciated. Princess Army has been very supportive. She had purchased the books and stuff like that, which is I really appreciate. She had left reviews. Black Cobra has left reviews and stuff like that. So if you do purchase my book, if y'all don't mind leaving me a review on Amazon, I really appreciate that. But this book right here, y'all, let me tell y'all. So this book is called Beloved, A Journey to Redemption. In this book, it's very religious. If you're not the religious type, I understand that. I'm no longer as religious as I was before. I'm more into spirituality and stuff like that. And what that may look like could be, different for everybody. I ain't going to get into all that, all right? So in this book, I was Christian, which is I still consider myself, Christian and other things, you know what I'm saying? But in this book, I was full-blown Christian. So this book is based off of my Christianity at that time. When I first wrote this book, when I was going through this journey and stuff like that, through this book is about a young lady who had been victimized. And she had went to something called the Encounter. It is a weekend event where you go to the Encounter and you're there for a weekend, and it's like a lot of pastors and stuff like that preaching, right? It's a lot of pastors and a lot of people preaching. It's for teenagers. I'm originally from New Orleans, if y'all don't know. And so I relocated after Hurricane Katrina. So after Hurricane Katrina happened and I lost everything in Hurricane Katrina, I relocated. I ain't gonna tell y'all where I relocated at because y'all don't want y'all stalking me. I'm just playing. So that was like 19 years ago. So, as y'all know, Hurricane Katrina happened 19 years ago. But back a long time ago, y'all, I want to say around 2021, 2000. I'm telling my age now. 2001. Yeah, like 2000 to 2001. I want to say 2001, definitely. Between 2000, maybe 2001 and 2002, I went to something called the Encounter. And you said great book. Yeah, she purchased the book and I appreciate it and stuff like that. So during the Encounter, I got a chance to meet. I was a teenager back then. Well, early 20s, y'all. I wasn't a teenager. Let me stop lying. I was 21 going on 22 at the time. I'm now 42. So back then, y'all probably like, oh my God, you're old. Don't do that. Don't do that. Let's not do that. So back then, I went ahead and I went to the Encounter, and I was 21 going on 22. And it was kind of like I was working at Applebee's in Louisiana. I was working at Applebee's, and they had these people around my age, you know what I'm saying, come in. And it was a couple, but they didn't come together. They came like with their friends kind of thing. One of them name was Joy. I never forget her. Her name was Joy. She was like a year younger than me. And then she had a husband named Trey. And they came in. So keep in mind, y'all, they're only 21 at this time, and they had like this full-blown relationship with God. I'm talking about don't listen to other music, don't watch stuff on TV, don't listen to, you know what I'm saying? It was like deep into it, right? Knocking on doors, going talking to the youth, talking to people, you know what I'm saying, who was saved or not saved and stuff like that. This is what people would consider on fire for God, right? So they were on fire for God. They was like, so they came to this restaurant. I was the hostess at Applebee's and stuff like that. Young lady. That's right. Only get better. That's right. With better in time, like wine. Yeah, B, you remember this, right? B, you remember this. So, y'all. So, I was working. Y'all don't laugh at me because it's crazy. I was the hostess at, you know what I'm saying? I was the hostess. So we were getting close to time to close. Y'all. We get close to the time to close. So they come over here. Applebee's closed like at 10 o'clock. This is just an example, right? They want to come over here like at 9:30 or 9:45. And you know, you've been there all day. So it's kind of like, what? Nigga, I'm ready to go home. Not to say the N word, take it back. I'm ready to go to the house. I'm ready to go home. And they want to come up here all late, right? So they come in all late. So anyway, I want to say it was like 9:30, y'all. So they come in all late and everything. And I'm the hostess, so I sit them. The first people to come in was Trey and his friends, right? So he's like very flirtatious. At least that's what I think he is, but he really ain't, because he's really married and his wife coming shortly, like an hour later. So Trey comes in and his friends come in and he was like, "Oh my God, like you're so beautiful and stuff like that." It's just compliments, y'all. He ain't really flirting. I'm telling y'all. This is why I'm telling y'all he ain't, because I'm gonna tell you the whole story. So he was like, I want to sit next to you. You know what I'm saying? This is how he got you. This is how he got me. I want to sit next to you. So him and his friends, I put them like at this little bar or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Not the actual bar, y'all, but kind of like close to the hostess desk. You know what I'm saying? And so he sit right there. His friends sit right there. I want to say like 15 minutes later, not directly behind. You know what I'm saying? After I just sat them, Joy and them come in with her friends, and they're all females. Just like Trey and them was all males, they're all females. So I end up sitting them, but I sit them on the other side. I don't know that they all together. Like, I don't know that at this point. You know what I'm saying? They don't speak to each other. They don't acknowledge each other. None of that. I done sat him and his friends. Now I'm sitting them. It's no way I can know that, right? Ain't no way. How am I know that? How am I supposed to know that? Y'all together. So, so before she comes in, this is how I should have known that they were together, because he clearly says he's waiting on his gorgeous wife, his beautiful wife. Like, he's like describing her like she's like drop dead gorgeous, right? So so he tell me that, they're expecting, more people to come. And so me as a hostess, I'm like, I don't even want y'all here. Like, not really, but I'm ready to go home at this point. We're about to close, less than 30 minutes. Y'all want to come sit and eat? Why you ain't come earlier? So anyway, she come in and with her friends and everything. And he's like, oh my God, there she is. She's just so drop dead gorgeous. She's so beautiful. Henceforth, she was absolutely beautiful. She really was very beautiful. So anyway, I sit her and her friends and stuff like that. I go get their food, you know what I'm saying? Because the waitress is very busy and stuff like that. So I'm trying to help her out. Because believe it or not, even though we're about to close, we are still slam busy, y'all. We busy at this point. So I'm trying to help, clean tables and all that different type of stuff. So Joy, she kind of tell me like, come over here, like come here and stuff like that. So I'm like, okay, and she was like, what time do you get off? Now, Joy, we about to close. We all getting off at the same time, but I wasn't rude like that, y'all. I'm real sweet. I'm not mean or anything like that. But now that I'm older, I think back at that store and I'm like, nah, Joy. We close at 10. What time can I possibly get off? And it's already 9:45. It's gonna have to be 10 o'clock. But you know what? Some people get off after that, after they close. Some people leave at 11. Some people close at 12 because they got to clean the restaurant. So I get it. You know what I'm saying? But so anyway, she's like, what time do you close? What time do you get off? And I'm like, 10 o'clock and stuff. And she was like, can you go ask your manager, would you like to sit with us? Would you like to join us and stuff? And I'm like, sure. Because they was really sweet, y'all. They was really nice, real sweet people. Yeah, I sat with some strangers. I don't care what y'all talking about. Don't judge me. Judge your mama. And so I'm so super friendly and stuff like that. So I go sit down with them and everything, and they ordered me some food. Y'all, this is the life. What you mean? I get a free meal and get to sit down and still about the clock. So anyway, I was very thankful. Like, ain't nobody had ever done it for me before. You know what I'm saying? So I thought that this was the most amazing thing in the world. I felt like I was so blessed. I was so happy about that. So then I go sit down, and next thing you know, I sit with them, and they're real sweet. And they invite me to the encounter, and they invite me to the encounter, and I'm excited about that. And I don't even know what the encounter is. I just want to go because they going. And she's telling me, she's like, it's like a weekend thing. It's a weekend thing. So you can go and you can meet new people and stuff like that. So I'm like, oh, that sound like the life. That sound like, I would love to do that. And she was like, but listen, they talk about God. That's what she said. They talk about God and stuff like that. And I don't want that to be too much for you. And me, I've been in church my whole life. What you mean, girl? I'm in there. I thought. I'm like, I'm in there, man. I grew up in church. I mean, what is that? That's nothing. You know what I'm saying? I would love to go to an all Christian event. Y'all. I say I would love to go, So anyway, what happened was they went ahead and they left, and it was really, it was good. We exchanged phone numbers, and I was looking forward to, hanging out with them that weekend. But they first, when the time came, the first thing they did, they introduced me, told me to meet them like at Barnes and Noble or something like that, so I could meet, um, the other people, the other people in the, what's the word they used to call it? I'm just gonna say other people that was going to the encounter, okay? So that's not the word I'm looking for, but it'll come to me. So I was like, okay, let's go ahead and go to this event and stuff like that. The day had came, I had already met them at Barnes and Noble, got me some coffee, sat with them while they was talking about God. And I was like, because Joy wanted me to feel comfortable, which I thought that was really sweet of her. She didn't want to just throw, a religion on me or throw something on me and I felt uncomfortable or I felt tricked or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Because you know how you may be a different religion or you may not believe in certain things, so she wanted me to feel comfortable in coming. So I went ahead and went with them, to Barnes and Noble, hung out with them. There was really sweet people. I met more sweet people, and everything. And then the day of the encounter came. Okay, so it was a weekend thing. I had anger issues really bad at this time. I had not been through therapy. I had not been through anything pertaining to counseling, therapy, or anything like that. I had never faced my trauma at all about being victimized, none whatsoever. I had kept a lot of stuff in. At this time in my life, I was very angry, very upset, and stuff like that because of what happened to me, right? So making a long story short, while I was at the encounter, I was very angry. You know what I'm saying? I felt like, because I don't want y'all to read it and be like, this girl is angry. The girl, she crazy. She ain't, nope. So I dealt with a lot of my stuff and my trauma through anger. I was an angry person and stuff like that. I didn't understand why those things had happened to me. I didn't understand why God let them things happen to me. I blamed God a whole lot. I was really mad. I was really very upset that I was at the encounter. It brought out a lot of emotions. I cried a lot. I cried a lot, and then I also, was mad, which is a perfectly normal emotion. You know what I'm saying? Which is I'm learning as a crisis counselor and stuff like that. We all deal with trauma and different things and events in our life in a different way. So I dealt with mine through anger, and I was very angry. So during the encounter and stuff like that, I'm not gonna tell the whole story and stuff like that because of course I want y'all to, if you feel the need to purchase the book and stuff like that and read the book, that's what it's based off of. My journey with the encounter and finding God while I was on that weekend event. So yeah, so that's what that make a long story short, that is what this book is about. So, and the other book, which is what Black Cobra was talking about, hugs. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I definitely have come a long way. I definitely had intense therapy and still working on my healing journey and the things that I have been through and stuff like that. But I'm definitely in a better place now than I have ever been before, and that is why I want to help other people who have, felt those emotions or felt different things pertaining to whatever they've been going through, whatever that may look like. Some people have been through trauma, some people have not been through trauma, but maybe I can help you in another way. You know what I'm saying? In another form. It don't have to be trauma. It don't have to be anything like that. The other book, which is what Black Cobra was talking about, is the children's book, and it's called Bossy Pants. So Bossy Pants is based off of, if from watching my vlogs and watching my channel, if you have not watched my vlogs, or back in the days, I have two daughters. And that's who I was telling y'all about earlier, the 18-year-old and the 14-year-old. This book right here is based off of them, okay? Bossy Pants is a story of a two-sister two sister rabbits. One of them is very bossy. Guess which one that is? That's my youngest daughter. She's very, very bossy. And she used to boss her twin sister around. My daughters are not twins by no means, but these are twin sisters and stuff like that. I didn't want it to be exactly about my kids. I kind of wanted other people and other readers to relate to it. So these are twin sisters who one is bossy and her sister is trying to get her to stop being bossy. I feel like a lot of kids can relate to this book. It rhymes. It's basically the children interacting, trying to get one of the sisters whose name is May. It's called one sister name is Faye, and the other sister is May. So one sister, May, is the one that's bossy. Faye is the one who is trying to get May to stop being bossy, right? So this is the front of it, and this is the back of it. And this one is called Bossy Pants, and it also is by Sincere Lyric. Um, and let me show it to y'all. I'm gonna turn it around, okay, so y'all can kind of see it better. Um, so this is what it looks like. It's called Bossy Pants, written by Sincere Lyric, and I'm kind of gonna show you like a little bit of it. Um, This is the dedication page, of course, to my girls. And this is what it looks like in the inside. And she's just trying to pretty much tell the kids to tell her sister not to be bossy to her. And her sister is very slick with everything she do. She can pretty much try to convince anybody to do what she wants to do. She's trying to persuade them with ice cream and different things, trying to talk to the students, her other friends, and trying to persuade them to do different things. This is May. May has she's the one with her ear down, and the other sister, Faye, has her ears up. So that's how you can tell them apart from each other. This is a closer vision of the bossy one. So, and this is her sister. As you can see, she's very fed up, right? So I think that is a very teachable book. It teaches kids to be nice to each other, don't be so bossy and everything. So that is my book, y'all. If you like butterflies and flowers and dragonflies and all that different type of stuff, then this is the children's book for you and everything. And you can also purchase this book as well on Amazon under Sincere Lyric. So do anyone have any questions for me? Anyone would like to say anything? Anybody have any thoughts on anything that I said or I talked about? Any questions, anything? I'm gonna open up the chat for y'all. So if y'all would like to share anything, if you want to talk about your experience, once again, I will be back on live at 7 o'clock. If you have any advice that you would like to have for Wisdom Wednesday, I'm here to help by any means necessary. Princess Army. Also, Princess Army, when are you going to do your lives? By chance, if y'all want to follow her, go ahead and follow her. And she do vlogs as well. She also this is originally her platform with the Wednesdays and everything. So if y'all want to follow her, go ahead and follow her because she gives the great advice as well. So what day? Next Wednesday, next weekend? What day on the weekend that you would say? So they can kind of have an idea of the day and time that they can be looking for you to go live, and they can go ahead and follow you. I'm pretty sure you probably already writing it in the chat already. Yeah. Okay. So, like she's saying in the chat, we're gonna take turns and do it. Some days she'll be going live and everything, and I'll be going live on Wednesday. Okay, so every Wednesday. Okay, so it's kind of reversed. Okay, so this Wednesday I went live. She went live last Wednesday. And so this Wednesday, the following Wednesday, she will be going live. I went live this Wednesday. So next Wednesday, y'all can follow her to make sure that, you can ask her for advice as well. Now, I will still be going live, but it won't always be Advice Wednesday or Wisdom Wednesday. But on Wednesdays, every other Wednesday, I will be. But on the other days that I go live and stuff like that, it won't necessarily be, Like if I go live on a Tuesday, it only will be on Wednesdays that I give advice on that platform, okay? But if you do have any questions or you do need advice throughout the week and I'm live and you just want to jump on and stuff, then, you can ask me anything whenever you like, whenever you feel comfortable, or you just need somebody to talk to. So if y'all have any questions or you have any questions or anything, just let me know. Or any statements or anything I talked about, any questions about the books, anything that y'all, feel comfortable with talking about, I'm here to help. I will be getting off soon because I'm going to jump back on at 7:00. So hopefully, you guys, whether you have advice or not, you can still join me in the live. If you don't have any questions or don't need any advice about anything, I hope you feel comfortable enough to come back. If you haven't subscribed or anything, go ahead and subscribe and like, and put your notifications on just in case, you want to stay in the loop whenever I go live or if I post anything, and I appreciate everybody for coming through and everything. I appreciate everybody coming through. I appreciate everybody for stopping by and everything. Be right back. Okay. Take your time. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I really do. You said I did great. Thank you. I'm going to go ahead and go. Princess Army, I know you had to step away. I'm going to wait till you come back. And when she comes back, I'm going to go ahead and get off so I can be ready for the next live a little bit later. Okay. So if y'all have anything y'all would like to talk to me about, if you're interested in being an author or anything like that, let me know. I'll talk about the steps that I took to become an author and the things that I did to, put my work out there and everything. And if you're into being a crisis counselor, or if you're into working for 988 for the suicide prevention, and you need advice on how to become that. If you want to know, hey, I always wanted to be a motivational speaker. I always wanted to be somebody who also give advice to people. I'm definitely here to help in whatever aspect that you may need help in. If you feel like, hey, I want to be a life coach, what did you do since you're, to be a life coach and stuff, I'll be able to help with that. Or if you have any questions on how, I started my healing journey and what I have been doing, pertaining to my healing journey and how did I get to where I'm at today, I definitely can help with that too as well. I'm not perfect. Everybody is just human and we make mistakes and we learn from those mistakes and everything. So I definitely don't want to, come off as perfect because I'm still in the healing journey. And I'm probably going to be in the healing journey for the rest of my life. But one thing I have learned about my healing journey is this. You have good days, you have bad days. Some days are easier than others. Some days are harder than others. But we can help each other, overcome. Some people have issues in relationships. Some people, ask why things happen to them, why good things happen to them, why bad things happen to them, and stuff like that. Some people, like myself, I am a LGBT as well, LGBT activist for LGBT rights and stuff like that. My journey with coming out, you know what I'm saying? Because, I was in my journey with stepping into my masculinity and my feminine side. I had to learn how to be my true self. And sometimes, that's hard for people. People become suicidal because it'd be hard for them to come out and live in a truth. A lot of people um are ashamed or embarrassed or don't want their family to know that, hey, I struggle with my sexuality. I was that person. I struggled with my sexuality, for a very long time. And because, I had a religious walk and everything, I felt like, God hated me or he didn't love me or whatever. Now I'm at the point now in my life, in a place in my life now where I don't care what people think about me or anything like that. I love myself, and my truth is my truth, you know, and I'm gonna live that truth, and I'm gonna love myself first before I love anybody else. So with that being said, we all battle something. Some of us don't battle things pertaining to sexuality. Some of us do, but I'm definitely here, to help. Watching my vlogs and watching my videos, you'll see me cooking sometime. You'll see me out and about shopping. You'll see vlogs. You'll see me live talking to my kids. You'll see, like I mentioned on the other video, I have two cats. I have Ella, she's black and white, and I have a calico cat named Nyla. Excuse me. You'll see me talking to them. You'll see me interacting with them, playing with them sometimes. You'll get familiar with them and everything. And then, there's my two daughters. So, yeah, there's that. So, I'm glad that y'all can stop by. I'm glad that y'all can, join me and be part of this journey with me, this healing journey with me. And hopefully I can be part of your healing journey as well. And I plan on continuing to help people and be there for people no matter what. I done been there, done that, not like that, but I done been there, what I'm saying, where I have walked and continue to walk in my truth and stuff. I have been have my thoughts and stuff like that and my feelings pertaining to, you know, I had to get over church trauma, which I didn't even know that they had church trauma, y'all. I didn't know that you can go through hurt from the church. You know what I'm saying? I didn't understand that. I did not know that until I personally went through it myself. I'm not bashing any type of religion, Christianity, any type of religion by no means or anything like that. I don't have anything against Christians at all. Love Christians to death. I identify as, what I'm saying, a lot of things, and so with that being said, this isn't one of those moments of bashing the church or anything like that. I'm just telling my own personal journey and my truth and how, I got past a lot of things, for myself. So, if that's you, I'm definitely here to talk to you about that. I will be going live more on a regular basis. I'll try my best to at least go live at least once or twice a week. So I'm definitely here. So I love y'all and I appreciate y'all for stopping by. I appreciate y'all for showing me some love and interacting and talking to me. I will be back on tonight, 7 o'clock Central Time, 8 o'clock Eastern Time. If you want to stop by again, I will be on. If you don't want to, talk about any advice or anything, I'm just here to chill with you and relax with you and stuff, and you can just hang out with me, you know. So thank y'all for showing love. I appreciate y'all stopping by. I hope you have an amazing day, and I love y'all. Mwah. Peace out. Y'all have a good day. I appreciate you too. Thank you for stopping by and all that you do. Thank y'all for the love. Have a blessed one. Bye.